Alright, good evening, good day. This is the African Crypto Warlord show. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to do a full volatility analysis on XRP USDT. It's touched our levels that we have demarcated previously, but hasn't hit a weekly mean that we will show later on. And the weekly mean is at 42 cents. Alright, this is the thumbnail that you clicked on, and that is its mean reversion phase, which is just out by a couple cents here on Binance. This is the 5-day time frame, and pretty much any closes below the orange line, you go visit the green line. Any closes below the green line, you go turns red, and you go visit 35 cents. Just call it 36 cents for now. Okay, so on the 5-day you have 36 on the, and then the mean reversion is 43.78. And then to recover this, it needs to carry on closing above 52.02. There's some hidden bull div on the 5-day coming through, but DLP longer term time frames are starting to now dump through. Obviously a few big candles to throw this data all around, but this will be a point of contention for quite a while. So as XRP does, it usually just idles around here. So let's go get more specific. We have the 21-day all the way down to the 15-minute, and yeah, we should have some targets for Monday, including the weekend. Just to disclose, I have taken short above here in these 55s, and if I was lucky, maybe 56s. Took some more out round about here, 52, as I was lucky enough to catch this up. Okay. Now I'm just waiting for maybe a little bit more of a pullback. I don't know yet, but I'll have the patience to wait till next week Wednesday and just see. Okay, so the 21-day, what can we see? We can see that it's been denied mean reversion. Volatility is technically sideways, and it needs to clear 53 cents for continuation to 73 cents. Okay, currently it's a little bit bearish on the 21-day here, and it might pick up given it's been a big down candle, but given the previous one was a big up candle. So there's going to be a lot of confusion. So I'm going to just say sideways and fighting to close above 52.50 if we start to see a lot of bull dips forming on the low term time frames. Okay, so the 14-day, we can see that we have a range here. Your general range is if you start closing inside this, it gets easy to mean revert to the downside, because the mean reversion phase, the returns are starting to increase negatively, and that's happening below the mean over here. So I'll just zoom in. It's happening below this mean. So if we do have 2 or 3 candle closes on the 14-day below 51.61, then 69 cents is denied. Yeah, it's quite a meme, but you can close below here, hold one above, and that'll put in a little hidden bull div maybe, and it can send you to 69 cents. So a little bit tetchy at the moment if we were to run the 14-day. As we say, a little bit more patience could be a virtue just for the higher term play. What can we see on the 7-day? The 7-day, this is this on the right place? No. Sorry, that is not the 7-day coin. That is that's where the 24-hour is placed. Okay, so what can we see on the 7-day? We can see 7 days pretty much trapped in the range from 32 cents up to 58.802, and reverse wave trend back into the mean at 45. Okay, so this is the 7-day. Some expansion to the downside, starting to throttle off. DLP is turning down, RO is turning down. So any closes below 45.76, I look for continuation to the downside for some more follow through. This is a yellow candle, which means that it's random data, so it will be looking for a new trend in 2 candles. So we can know in the 14-day that's in about 2 candles. So this is the 5-day now, having the hidden bull div. This is what we started out with initially. Came in, has a mean reversion play. This is quite a wide range from 43.84 up to 52.02. Now let's go get a little bit more surgical. If we start closing above this little red line here, so we'll just say where this opens, so 47.50 in the next 3 days and 2 hours, that could be quite bullish. But then again, there's still return oscillators and stuff saying that they bearish. So sideways, unless something silly happens, it's going to be kept in 52 to pretty much from here to 52 cents, or if it starts failing here, to this guy at 42.93. And just remember this range down here, okay? There is liquidity here at 42.17. We'll just say 42 cents 25, okay? Now we're into the 3-day. We can see that the 3-day reverse wave trend is what's capping it here, and on the 5-day the mean is pretty much keeping it here. So we can expect the trap between 47, we'll just call it 48 cents, back to where this mean pretty much was at 44 cents. Okay, so this is a little bit of a trappy range. It needs to close above here in order to have this seam continuation. I would say it would be crazy. To me, it would be very bullish if it does, after something like this, start closing above here and pushing through. Man, that's very bullish on that for a longer perspective for me. But yeah, I think just a cool off for now would be good. So what can we see? We can see from our distribution cone, we were stuck in a pink range, we broke out, we got trapped in this next range, we broke out. We have some levels up here on other things that we can use, especially on the weekly cone. And what's happened? We've come back into the cone, and now we've come back into this little range here that you see. So I'll make the screen big. And this is the range, okay? So this is what I'll be monitoring. For any long-term continuation moves, I'll be looking for continuation either up or below. So that's from that point and from this point. Alright, so I see that this is its range, at least for the weekend. It's pretty much equal, 4% to the upside, 4% to the downside. So you will have to look for things like where the daily means are going to print, where VREs are going to print, and that will give you a good bias of where things are. So as we can see here, JMA starts closing above JMA, stay bullish, but we know that if it starts closing above this reverse wave trend it wants to go touch, where did we say? 52 cents, okay? There's a point of liquidity here at 49 cents, so if things do get quite wild, this may be a little trappy range in here. But this is the region from these two blue lines that it wants to be trapped in if it starts to close above the blue line. If it starts to close below this blue line, so if it continues being bearish and starts to close below this blue line, that signals for a level of, I'm going to say 39 cents, 999. Okay, so just call it 40 cents down here, and its mean reversion play is 37 cents 45. At the end of the day, I know that the indicators say pumperoo and all the stuff, but this seems like it was a little bit bought up, and it was quite news. This was a lot of news. So if you liked it before the news, do you still love XRP after the news? And that's in the pink range at 34 cents down here. And if it closes above 34 cents long term, as you start to monitor it, get down to 33. But if it starts to keep on closing above here, that's bullish. Furthermore, it's quicker upside if it starts closing above 40 cents from now, at least until the next 24-hour flash within the past distribution coins. So if that's helpful, please do smash the like and subscribe button, as this is your current range, and if it fails here, that's your next range. If it fails here, that's your next range. If it fails here, that's your next range. But we'll get there later. I'm looking for these 3 ranges for the next 10 days. Alright, 12 hours. We have expansion to the downside as it looks, because volatility is next best move. So this looks like it's going to be short-lived, this pumperoo. If it does get its legs, we have demarcated the 49 cent region. It is a mean reversion play into the weekend. Maybe a wick up here tomorrow sometime. We'll find out. That will only really happen if this signifies that it is a trend. It is saying a buy on the 12-hour with a mean reversion play, so we'll give an opportunity maybe for Sunday, the same time. It's now 12 o'clock in the evening for me. So 2 12-hour candles, maybe it could be up here, but that would only really happen if it starts closing above 46.28. Okay, that's on the 12-hour. Now what's going to prevent that is your 6-hour reverse wave trend. Okay. Furthermore, it would also make this signal cleaner to get to a mean reversion at a 49 cents. So we have a few mean reversions here at a 6-hour and 12-hour 49 cents. But that really is only going to happen if you start closing about 47.66 cents. Okay. This is going to cap price action for now. Let's see if we can, if there's anyone surgical in here as of yet. Yes, there is. If it does get a run above 47.64, there's a quick trap to 48. This does allow for the opportunity for bull divs to form, but in the same thing, it's a fair opportunity for hidden bear divs to form. Mean reversion, to keep it above in this, to keep it in this region, it needs to keep on closing above 4,666. If it closes below 4,666, I look for mean reversion down to 45 cents. That's a 6 hour. Alright, the 3 hour looks actually just floating, giving us about the same ranges as we were talking about here, 46, 45 cents, and it's just shy of 49 cents, so 48.51. Mean reversion over here, but needs some hidden bull div. So we can see this hidden bull div will be allowed to play through if it closes above 47.30 on the 90 minute. Okay. Otherwise, if it keeps on closing below 4726, I look for drives down to 4650, back down to this point of liquidity at 4535. Right. Yes, it is quite sketchy, but as you said, if it does close above 4730, you can look for 4882, and this is matching up with now 49 cents. All right. Whilst I'm here on this time frame, wait, let me see if I can do it on the 3 hour. Go big, wrong one. Sorry. So this was something that I want to demarcate. This is a weekly mean from April Fool's Day, pretty much, that hasn't hit. Not from April Fool's Day. That one also hasn't hit, but for now, the new monthly mean, all right, March into April over here, the April Fool's mean, hasn't hit, all right, and that sits at 43.72. So for me, logically, to come all the way down here and not crunch another, let's have a look, pretty much 1%, 1.5%. max, right? Not catch the 1%, move extra to the downside. That makes it so sketchy. All right, so furthermore, what we can demarcate, what I'll be demarcating is my range till the end of the month is this. Okay, this is our new monthly mean of April at 48.94. So we know that 49 cents is in the book, so maybe it wants to pull back in there on a Sunday and let the world market decide what the fuck happens on a Monday. But that doesn't happen, as we've already seen. These are hidden bull bear div and bull div air regions. So 47.37 is also popping up again. This is our daily mean. I would maybe suggest our new daily mean is somewhere here at 46.32 tomorrow. If it doesn't break out from here and just goes sideways, I would guess it would be somewhere in here. Then we will move to the 90 minute. We've already demarcated. It's back up to those 49s if it closes above here. Otherwise, back down to those 45s if it closes. So here's a cool thing. 45 minute is the same thing. Looking for big expansion of volatility now. Alright. So expansion of volatility will get the follow through to just call it the 49 cents region that we've been demarcating, and this expansion starts to happen if it closes above 47.16. What am I meaning by expansion? I'm meaning this top indicator here, as you can see, has been crunched, looking for expansion, and this will get the mean reversion follow through. This will be a very tidy little pump into this region. If it can get up to this orange line, next candle close above, next candle close above. Then the fourth candle is very easy to have an outlier event somewhere up here. As we can see on both sides, we have two targets that pretty much have now matched up. So I'd say by the time this video is posted, there'll be a touch at 47.38, and then more than likely back down here, and then a charge again. Dictating any hidden bull divs on the lower term time frame from 15 minutes will be at 47.15, and if it does want to go up, it will be at where that just fell from, to 47.20. Any closes below this, you look for mean reversion to the downside, and that puts in just a good denying of mean reversion for the bears and gets the continuation back down to the daily mean, which would be in now just call it 2 hours minus 10 minutes. Sorry, I'm just focusing on different numbers right now. Hidden bull div, that's what we are looking for, and it does hold its posture if it closes above the same mean over here. As you can see, it's being fought over there. The 5 minutes getting a little bit reiki decky. Also, this is the same mean. This is a trap in this region on the 1 minute. There you go, back into this place. Once it closes above the orange line, and then we'll have a continuation up, mean reversion here. Alright, and then put on the 1 minute. Contraction says positive drift, so once we go target this little red line with a hidden bull div, that's cool, so it's up in there. Alright, now it wants to sort of go red over here. Chill guys, chill. There's 30 seconds left. It will do what it does, wants to then come touch this JMA on the next print. Alright, so just to make life easy, so it's not a moving target like this, you can look for maybe some continuation from 4721 for maybe the next 90 minutes, either to the upside or to the downside. This is looking quite strong, but it will get the legs only if it starts closing above 4739, which we have demarcated as this region here. Alright, then it gets back on its journey from this side of the wave train to that side of the wave train. Alright, there will be some crosses here, so there will be some liquidity again at 45.555, but this is on its journey to try to break up to this green line now. Yeah, if you find this helpful, please do like and subscribe. I'll leave you guys off with a 24-hour distribution cone, which is at 48.38. So we've had a lot of 49s, it's just a wick away 49, but there's also been solid targets on low term time frames here. So I'll look for continuation into the 52 region again. If we start closing above 48.60, I'll look for continuation up there. If we start closing below 50.64, I will look for continuation back to the blue line, furthermore down to 40 cents. So if you guys find this helpful, please do like and subscribe. If you like the crickets, if you don't, let me know. I will go beat them up for you. Much power. African Crypto Warlord out. Have a safe weekend trading.